Hey everyone, and welcome back on the channel. My name is Alex. In today's video we have day 5 of our Paris 2024 Olympic series. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for tuning in for this series of videos. There's a playlist right here. You can find all the videos in this series. And without no further ado, let's move on to today's fun facts. Today's fun fact is a number, and the number is 10 million. That's roughly the number of tickets that were sold for the Paris 2024 Olympics. That's not taking into account the tickets for the Paralympics. Altogether, Olympics and Paralympics, we're looking at 40 million. Just to give you a comparison, the Louvre, the biggest museum in France and one of the biggest museums in the world, is selling roughly 8.5 million tickets per year. So the total for the Olympics and Paralympics is almost the double, quite impressive. And now let's look at today's schedule. The morning session will start at 10:05 a.m. Central European Time with the women's 1500 meter round 1. It's going to be quite exciting, and the final is going to happen only in a few days. So stay tuned for that as well. But this morning, first round of the women's 1500 meters, and then some repechage rounds. And then we'll move to the evening session, 7:35 p.m. Central European Time, the men's 400 meter semi-finals. Exciting, very fast. And then we have more finals lined up. 7:57 p.m. Central European Time, the women's hammer throw final. Then 8:15 p.m. Central European Time, the men's long jump final. And then it starts to get really exciting. 8:50 p.m. Central European Time. Probably the biggest final of all of these Olympic Games, the men's 1500 meters final. It's going to be a battle between Josh Kerr, Jakob Ingebrigtsen, Yared Nuguse, Timothy Cheruiyot. More athletes lined up. It's going to go super fast. It's going to be wild. It's going to be a battle. I expect a podium with maybe 2 Europeans. Jakob, I think, will win it. Although, you never know. In the World Championships in 2023, 2022, he got upset by Jake Whiteman and Josh Kerr. And now, who knows? Maybe Josh Kerr can pull it off. Maybe we can have a surprise from Yared Nuguse, for instance. Let's see. It's going to be really exciting. Then 9:14 p.m. Central European Time, we have the women's 3000 meter steeple chase final. A few big names as well. Valkenstein for the US, Chemutai for Uganda, Alice Finot for France. This is going to be somewhere around the 9-minute mark in terms of winning time, most likely. And again, you know, the steeplechase, many things can happen. Let's see what happens tonight. In this race, it's going to be wild. And that's not even the last final for tonight, because around 9:40 p.m. we will have the women's 200 meter final. A night full of medals in the Stade de France. And let's therefore look also at yesterday's medals. Yesterday's results, and that's not only the result and the gold medal of Mondo Duplantis, it's also the new world record. Mondo Duplantis cleared the 625 meter pole vault jump, which is a first in the modern history of track and field athletics. Mondo Duplantis writing history centimeter by centimeter. He actually cleared that bar by 6.72 centimeters, meaning that technically he could have cleared a 6.31 meters pole vault jump, and we probably will see more world records for Mondo in the coming years. The whole stadium was expecting it. We were also cheering for Mondo, watching last night's athletics on TV. Really cool to see, and Mondo, congrats. Hopefully we can have you as a guest here in the show. Valerie Allman in the women's discus throw final also got the gold medal. She's now a 2-time Olympic medalist. And then we moved to the women's 5000 meters final. That was electric. That was really electric. The women were all together in a pack, 8-9 of them. Still 2 laps to go, 1 lap to go. There were still 6 women in the front. Faith Kipyegon started to accelerate, trying to make the others work a bit harder. And there was a bit of confusion. There was a bit of fight between Faith Kipyegon and Gudaf Tsegay with 2 laps to go. Nevertheless, Beatrice Chebet won the gold medal. Faith Kipyegon crossed the line in 2nd. Sifan Hassan crossed the line in 3rd, and then Nadia Batukleti crossed the line in 4th. But then a few minutes after the final, in the result list, Faith Kipyegon got disqualified for obstruction all around the fight with Gudaf Tsegay. And it was only 3 hours later, around midnight here, Central European time, that Faith Kipyegon's appeal was upheld and she was reinstated in the rankings, getting a silver medal at the Olympics. Nadia Betocleti goes out of the podium. Very sad for Nadia because she really fought hard. Sifan Hassan eventually gets a bronze medal. While the drama in the women's 5,000 meters final. Less of a drama in the women's 800 meters final with Keely Hodgkinson just winning it fairly easily. Marie Moura, who was maybe the second favorite, only got third. Congrats, Keely. That's an amazing first Olympic title for you. And that's a good segue for the brand rankings. And there is some change in today's brand rankings table, with both the 5,000 meters final on the women's side and the 800 meters final on the women's side. Only Nike Victory 2s on the podium, 6 Nike Victory 2s, and therefore Nike is first in that new table. 3 gold medals, 6 silver, 5 bronze, 14 medals in total for Nike, and then it's followed by Adidas, Anta, New Balance, Puma, and then we have Asics and On at the end of that table. Nike is starting to dominate that table. Let's see what happens tonight. The men's 1500 meter final may get a new brand into the rankings with Brooks if Josh Kerr succeeds to finish on the podium, and it should be fairly interesting to see what happens there. Thanks a lot for watching today. See you tomorrow for another episode. We have some guests that we are interviewing this afternoon. You will see them in today's episode. It's going to be really interesting. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your run today. Enjoy your ride. Go beyond your limits, and I'll see you tomorrow.